McCauley at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York. You would think we'd be setting it on fire this session, but we're really having a hard time getting into it. We're having a hard time believing that we are going to eat healthy and move a little more. Don't get me wrong, some people are gangbusters, and some people are like, I don't want to do this. 2 people threaten to quit. I wouldn't let them. They're here. You don't quit now. You don't quit. You gain weight. You would have gained weight whether you were here or not. Here's what the biggest thing is. We do not believe we can have permanent weight loss. Oh, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of us who believe we can lose some weight, but we're positive we'll find it again. We just don't believe it. We don't believe it. And what can we do to believe it and not give up? Well, there's a story that we tell ourselves, and here's the story. I'm Ellen McCauley. I started being fat when I was 13. Everyone in my family's fat. They would say, who's drinking all that Diet Right Cola? All the McCauleys. We're just fat, fat, fat. I was born fat. I'm going to die fat. But then there's this part of me going, I really don't want that. I really don't. And I really want to be at a healthy weight. I really want that. So there's a story I'm telling myself, and then there's my desire, which I really want to be at a healthy weight, and I need to merge those. So in order to merge it, I got to shut up the story. Okay, all right, I failed 8 million times. What can I do to not fail? So here's what we have to stop telling ourselves. I'll always be fat or overweight. I'm just not disciplined. And I'm going to throw a few in here to see if you're on your toes. I like food too much. Exercise is too hard. I'm tired. Eating healthy is boring. It takes too long. It doesn't work. It works for other people, but not for poor, poor, pitiful me. I don't have time. I'm too busy. Can't do it. It's my genetics. It's my metabolism. It's my life. It's my husband. It's my mother, who's been dead for 30 years. I just can't do it. If I lose weight, then I'll never be able to enjoy the finer, fun things in life. If I lose weight, my partner won't love me anymore. That's an interesting one. Bob has never said to me, Ellen, if you lose 1 more pound, out the door you go. Never. Now this next one's interesting. If I lose weight, I'll get all this attention from other people, and I won't trust myself to stay faithful to my partner, and we'll end up breaking up. Oh, you laugh. But I had someone quit Pray It Off because she said to me, men won't stop looking at me now. I hate to tell the story because Bob dies. I mean, the woman was like my age and stuff. I mean, it'd be like me saying, I have to quit because men won't stop looking at me, and I'm afraid I'm going to cheat on Bob. What if I came in here next week and quit Pray It Off because I was afraid I'd cheat on Bob because men won't stop looking at me? You'd look at me like, are you crazy, Ellen? You'd be like, who's looking at you? Nobody's looking at you. But someone did quit. Also, I don't deserve it. I don't know. Do we think that? Do we think we don't deserve to be at a healthy weight? Or here's what I think we don't think we deserve: to spend time on ourselves. Because we see these narcissists out there, and all they do is the world revolves around them. And then there's the rest of us over here, like serving everyone else and being kind and being loving. And then what about the middle? Can we like not be a narcissist, but like take care of ourselves enough to say, I'm important too? And also, we need to look at evidence. So we can say, I don't want to tell my story. I don't want to tell that story anymore. So what's the evidence? Well, the evidence is I used to weigh 370, and I've lost 170 pounds, and I put 20 back on, but I can get that off. I didn't put 170 back on. And Jean lost 50 pounds and never put it back on. And Mary lost 150 pounds. And Darlene lost 50 pounds. This is all evidence. And you could sit there and go, well, it works for them, but not for me. Because I like food too much. You don't think we like food? We love food. It doesn't mean you don't love food. It means you have to find things in moderation. Also, sometimes we listen to our own opinion too much. And sometimes, believe it or not, we're wrong. Can you believe it? We're wrong? I remember this one person joined Pray It Off, and I didn't warm up to her. I didn't feel like the vibes. You know, I'm like, oh, she's all right. And then after a couple weeks, she says to me, I can't tell you what being in this group means to me. Because right before the group started, I lost my adult son, and I never thought I'd leave the house again. And yet I'm here every week, and it's been a lifeline, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I went home and I tried to kick myself in the butt, but I couldn't quite reach my foot back there, because how dare I not try to be more understanding? Everyone's got a story. Everyone's carrying baggage, and we need to be kind, 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 kind. And also, we can be wrong. Here, I thought she was standoffish and aloof. She was depressed and grieving. Let's not listen to ourselves all the time. Also, expert opinions. If your doctor says get off the couch, pretty much he knows what he's talking about, or she. But if we say, oh, I'm too old to move, then we'll be too old to move. Also, we need to stop our imagination from reliving all our failures in the past, and we have to imagine our success in the future and have hope. We need to focus on believing in ourselves and our ability to reach our goals. And we have to say to ourselves positive affirmations. I can do this. I will do this. I can do this. I will do this. Chugga, chugga, choo, choo. And then no time frame. There's no time frame. You don't have to do it this session. You don't have to do it next session. You don't even have to do it before the day you die. You just have to try. Try and believe in yourself. Go stop right there, Bobby.